Okay, I'm Mary.
I'm Hannah.
And okay, so we want to talk to you guys about like what recruitment is actually like. We're both in sororities at the University of Kentucky. We're not gonna say which ones, just because like
Don't want to
I
get
don't
in
know.
trouble.
Yeah, they might like kill us. It's kind of a cult, but it's fine. Okay, so there's a couple different rounds. Okay, like we both knew nothing coming into recruitment.
Nothing.
Like literally, like I barely knew what a sorority was. Okay, like I didn't know anything.
We just did it because UK.
Yeah, it's like
If
in
you're
the
not in a
South.
sorority, you really have no life.
Yeah, so like we were like we kind of have to do it. So we had to move in like a week early, I think, right?
Yeah, we moved in like a week early.
And you have to pay to like even like go through recruitment. Like I think we paid like
it was over $100.
Over $100. Like I think like 170 maybe.
And
it was not cheap.
Yeah, they said, oh, you're gonna pay this, but you're gonna get 2-3 T-shirts, and you're gonna get all your meals. You do not get all your meals.
No.
And the meals you are given are not meals.
Yeah,
They're
was
snacks.
like it was not good. But okay, so the first round is open house rounds. And like again, literally we had no idea we were walking into. And so we like all we had to go off was this book, okay? She's like it's supposed to tell you like what goes on and like what you're supposed to wear and stuff. And so
but let me warn you now, no one follows what the book says.
No, not
because
at all.
First day of open house, so you have like your Gamma Chi group, which is like a group of girls you live around. I don't know if it's like this at every school.
Yeah.
But it's a group of girls you live around, and that's like the group of girls you go to open house with. So we walk downstairs, and it clearly states for open house to wear shorts, t-shirts, and comfy shoes.
Yeah.
So, us being us.
I rolled up in my large t-shirt and my Nike running shorts. And when we came downstairs, these girls were in like wedges and like
jean skirts.
And I was like, sis, you missed the memo.
Head to toe makeup. I can guarantee you all I did was brush my hair that morning.
I genuinely barely brushed my hair. Like I was still like eating breakfast as I walked down the stairs. Like
we had our protein shakes.
Yeah.
Every other girl, we got stared down. Now, like at first we were a little bit skeptical about our Gamma Chi group, but they weren't that bad. But like,
I mean, we were a little skeptical about sororities. I was literally like
the first day after literally after the first couple open houses, we were like, okay, let's bounce.
It's time to drop. You know what I mean?
What do we do? How do we?
I was just trying to see the houses and like leave because like some of these houses are like really nice. Okay, like really nice. But anyway, so open house rounds. Okay, the way it works, it's like you have to line up in like a certain order, like outside the house. Like I don't know is it alphabetical or like what's the?
Yes, it's alphabetical order, and then don't you dare bring in your Apple Watch.
Yeah, no, I didn't take mine off. Like I don't know why it's like one of the 7 deadly sins, but like
they yell at you.
Yeah, like they're like shut up, like pay attention and like stand in line, like shut up. Like I felt like I was in like the military.
Get in line, don't talk. And I was like, what?
Yeah, I was simply whatever. So then you like walk in the house and like as you're like walking into the house, like one of the girls like from the house, like from the sorority, like comes and like meets you, and then like you go off and like talk, okay? And like you talk for, is it 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Each open house round is 30 minutes. So you talk. Yeah. So you talk to the one girl for 10 minutes, and then like a new girl will come and you talk to her for 10 minutes. And then at the end of that, then another girl comes, and then you like finally hear this bell ring, and like the bell was like my saving grace. Okay, like when you heard the bell, like you knew you were done, and like that was when the round ends. But like literally, it's nonstop talking for 30 minutes.
Yep.
Like just small talk, like the worst small talk of your life. Like
it's an interrogation.
It literally is.
What did you do in high school? What is your family like?
Yeah.
I got asked. What did I get? I got asked like how I felt about my home life.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I don't look like, you know what I mean?
It was
I don't
good.
know. Yeah. Pretty happy.
I was dandy.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what to expect in open house, you're gonna think it's psychotic.
Yeah.
Especially when they open up the doors and they start singing and chanting.
Oh my god.
That's when things start to get weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So prepare for that.
Yeah.
And as you you go on, it's not as weird because, like, you start to understand, like, why they do it. But at first, for open house, I was like, this is not me. I am not a sorority girl.
Yeah. I was really, like, thrown off. I was like, this is not me. And, like, also, like, I hate small talk. Like, I do not speak to strangers, okay? Like, it's just not for me. So, like, this was simply my worst nightmare. Like, having to talk to people. Oh, and, like, it's not just, like, you have, like, one round and then you're done. No, you have, okay, UK has 14 houses. Like, they have 14 stories. So that means over 2 days you have to go to 14 houses and do the same thing. So, what, did we have 7 and 5?
I think, yeah.
So the first day, we did 7 30-minute rounds, like back to back to back to back of just talking. And it was the worst thing I think I've ever done in my life.
Yeah. And, like, okay, so after open house, our recruitment was split up for some reason, I think for orientation. So we did 2 rounds of open house, and then, like, a week later, we did the rest of stuff.
Yeah.
And so open house is basically, like, small talk. You figure out the sororities, and then you have to rank them after. Yeah. But after seeing that many houses, I still didn't know the names of all of them. So I just kind of, like, ranked them as whatever. And then you go into philanthropy round. Yeah. So that's the first round when they cut you too, right? So
you can get a max of 6 houses back for that? Or
10.
10. It's 10 for that.
Yeah, you can get 10 houses back, and, like, they cut you and you cut them. And philanthropy is basically, like, them just talking about their philanthropy and how much they love it and adore it.
And it's the same thing. It's talk to 3 different girls for 30 minutes. It's just, like, less houses this time. And you dress a little nicer. So, like, for this round, I think I wore, like... What did I even wear? I think I wore, like, a white skirt and then, like, a nice tank top or something. Not like a tank top, but, like, a nice top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wore, like, a nice top, and I think I wore white jeans.
Yeah, I think you did.
And then that's really it for philanthropy.
Yeah,
it's nothing,
not much
like,
changes.
Then you go into sisterhood. And this is when, like, things get emotional and deep. And they're like,
that's true.
This is why I love my sisters and stuff like that. And that's when you get, is that 4?
Is it 10 to 4?
Or is it 10 to 6 to...
Why are we messing around? Philanthropy, sisterhood, pref
is 2.
Pref is 2. So sisterhood has to be...
I think
6.
sisterhood was 6.
6, yeah.
So you go to 6 if you're invited back to 6.
Yeah, I didn't get invited back to 6. Oh well.
I can't even remember. I think I got, like, 5.
I think you had 5 and I had 4.
Yeah, I think I got 5. And so sisterhood, they basically, like, you dress a little bit nicer, you dress in a dress. They talked about, like, the sisterhood and what it means to be a sister. Yeah,
you feel a little more like they start to, like, kind of ask you how you fit into the sorority at these rounds. So, like, be prepared for that, because, like, I was kind of, like, caught off guard. I was like, I just, like, really think that I said this to every single sorority. I was like, I'm just looking for, like, a place to call home, like, a home away from home. Like, that was my go-to. Like, I just pulled that card every time.
Like, I want that sisterhood bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be prepared to, like, make up stuff.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that sounds bad.
No, but, like... That's kind of what it is. It's like a job interview. I never had an actual job, so I don't know what a job interview is like, but it's what I imagine a job interview to be like.
Be prepared to be interrogated for hours, among hours. So then sisterhood goes to pref. So that's when you, like, that's the big round. That's, like, that was an hour?
Yeah, it's an hour. An hour. You have 2 houses you go to. And, like, this time there's, like, ceremonies because, like, at this point it's, like, they want you in the sorority. And, like, we kind of we'll explain it later, but it's, like, you rank them and, like, they rank you. But so, like, basically, like, you can, like, they can see you in the sorority. Like, that's why you're there. So they do, like, special ceremonies. Like, I know one of the ones I went to, like, they, like, gave us a flower that, like, they thought symbolized us. And then we, like, listened to them, like, sing. Like, singing's a big thing. I don't know why.
Singing's a huge,
but, like,
huge
oh
thing.
My God, the one pref round I went to, it was, like, a fucking, like, choir concert. It was like nonstop
Yeah.
singing.
Yeah, I went to one. I got like a pearl or something, and then they sang the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very interesting. I don't show emotion that easily, so I'm not like, some girls were crying and I was like, hey, go you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here.
That wasn't really me. Actually, I low-key did put on a show at one of mine because, like, my 2 houses I got back for preference, like, the one, like, I didn't want it. Like, I was like, this is not for me. Like, they were just, like, kind of the, like,
they were the
weird sorority. Like, I feel bad because, like, they were kind of put in, like, a tough situation. But, like, whatever. I just really did not want them. So when I went to the other one's preference ceremony, I was, like, pulling out all the stops. Like, I was like, I can just, like, really see myself here. Like, I really fit in. Like, I just feel home. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway. So, yeah. So that's preference. And then next comes bid day. The best day of your life.
They all say it's going to be the best of your life. I knew no one. Like,
no.
You go to bid day, and they're like, oh my god, I found my best friends for life at bid day. And I'm like, how? It was so overwhelming. Like, it was fun, but it was just like, I don't know. Like, you have your, like, bid day buddy that picks you up, and they give you a sign, and it's really sweet. You do get lots of gifts.
That's true.
That's a plus about sorority. I got so many gifts. But yes. It's like, I don't even know how to describe bid day.
It's, like, overwhelming.
Just mentally prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Especially, also mentally prepare yourself to stay out late, which I had yet to do in college.
Yeah.
And that's really it. Bid day. And then, like, once you do bid day, you're in the sorority. You're, like, it's kind of like probation, I would say. Not, like, probation, but... like, the period between bid day and initiation, like, you're not...
Yeah.
Like, once you initiate, you're, like, an active member. And once you initiate to a certain sorority, like, you can never join another sorority.
Yeah,
I'm bound to my sorority for life, even if I drop it. Like, I can't join a different
So, like, for, like, my sorority, like, it's called, like, you're called, like, new mems. So, like, we're, like, new members. Mm-hmm. So, like, until you're initiated, like... that's just, like, what you're called. Like, you go to separate chapter meeting. Like, chapter meetings, like, what you have every Monday. Like, they kind of explain that. We, like, learned that on the fly, like, in one of the rounds. Like, they kept talking about chapter. I was like, oh, sure, like, whatever. I don't know. They just kind of, like, tell you stuff for the week and, like, whatever you need to know, like, upcoming events. But, so, yeah, so, like, if you're a new member, like, we had, like, in my sorority, we had to go to separate ones until we were initiated. And then, like, once you're initiated, then, like, you can, like, go to real, real
chapter.
Yeah, that's it.
Chapter, yeah. I went to, like, Monday night chapter, and then we had, like, new member meetings on Wednesday nights just until we were initiated. Once you join a sorority, there are, like, things, like, you have to do. There will be dues, and they are not cheap.
Yeah, that's another thing about sororities. Like, they're, like, not cheap. Like, not cheap.
And I enjoy my sorority. I'm not, like, a die-hard sorority girl. Like, I'm more, like... just in it to have fun, meet people, like, it's a good community, but I'm not, like, I don't know. I'm not obsessed with it.
Yeah, like, some girls, like, their sorority is, like, their whole life, and, like, that's, like, perfectly fine, but, like, that's just, like, not me. Like, I go to meeting, and, like, I'll attend the, like, required philanthropy event.
I didn't even
that's
do that
another thing. Like, you just, like, there's just random, like, fees that you'll have to pay, and, like, they like to spring things on you, like, and then they'll be like, yeah, you need to have this done by, like, Friday, and I'm like, what do you mean Friday? Like, I don't know, it's just kind of a lot, but those are all, like, things to consider, like, if you're thinking about going through recruitment, which you probably are if you clicked on this.
Good luck.
Yeah, really, best of luck to you.
I was gonna say it's fun. It's not. Recruitment sucks. It's way better afterwards.
Yeah, it does.
Like, you have date parties and stuff, which are...
that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, they're fun.
Our first one was kind of dumb, but, like...
you're the first ones there.
They'll get better.
It was awful.
Yeah, it was like,
a high school
homecoming.
dance.
It was not good. But, like, other than that, like...
we have formals.
And
I have, like, a formal this year.
I think I have a semi-formal, but, like, whatever. It's, like...
There's just tons of stuff to do, and like there's always people to hang out with, which is nice.
Yeah.
Now I don't do that because I have a comfort zone that I like to stay in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're outgoing,
like it's perfect for you.
You'll have great friends.
Yeah.
That's really it.
But yeah, that's about it, guys. So have fun, I guess.
Good luck.
Let us know how it goes for you. It didn't go good for me, but it's fine. We're living and learning.
We're in a sorority now. It's all good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Recruitment's hell. Sorry.
It is. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.